Hey guys, MeLikeBigBoom here, and welcome to another mod day. Today we have quite a special one, a supercar mod that adds all kinds of supercars from Lamborghinis to Koenigseggs to Paganis into Unturned, and it is pretty sweet. Now I am here on the Driftless, which is a massive map, 4 times the size of Germany, and I need this extra space so that I can effectively test out all of the different cars that are a part of this mod, because they are pretty fast cars. Now, supposedly there's a little bit of a Monday cars and coffee going on at the local laundromat. Seems like a strange location to meet up if you ask me, and the local laundromat actually happens to be up here and to the left, and these are some interesting cars to be meeting at a laundromat. But I mean, hey, you know, the mega rich need to wash their clothes too, so you know, there you go. They go to the quarter laundromat. Now, I should probably park like at the mechanic shop around the corner, so we'll meet here. Now, I believe they decided to meet at the laundromat because it's right next to one of the straightest roads in all of the Driftless, and considering the Driftless is an insane sized map, this is a lot more than just your regular old straight road. This goes for quite a while. So we should have plenty of room to let these cars breathe, but first we should take a look at all of them. Oh, I'm kind of jaywalking here. I need to follow the crosswalk, walk along here. I mean, this is Cars and Coffee. You don't want to get hit by any of these cars traveling at ridiculous speeds. The Laundromat Cars and Coffee, there you have it. Now, in this mod contains technically more like 4 different cars. We've got the GTR, the Huayra, the Aventador, the M4, and the Koenigseggs. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 different cars. But some of them have different versions. Like we have a souped up GTR here, and then we have different colors of the Huayra. We have police Aventadors over here, and a lime green Huayra that's just nonchalantly parking in the back of the laundromat. Alright, guess he doesn't want to be seen that much. Now, what I would like to do is I'd like to drive each and every single one of these individually down that road right there, and we can test out their top speeds and their sounds and everything. It's going to be pretty exciting. Now, I haven't actually driven any of these cars. I just spawned these right in these parking lots, and I haven't actually gotten in any of them. So this is going to be my total first impressions on every single one of these vehicles. So I think we should start from like what I think will be slowest to fastest, which would probably be like M4 GTS, then GTR, then Aventador, then Huayra, then Koenigsegg. Alright, so let's start with the M4 GTS. We'll drive it down that road. We'll give it a little test drive and see which one works right for me. So they all, you know, this being a mod, it's all got unique sounds for each and every single car, and you can tell that he's kind of grabbed sounds from like YouTube videos of the real life car, which is kind of cool. So that's gonna make it for some realistic sounds as we're driving this. Alright, so we are here at the stop sign. Let's go ahead and do a 0 to top speed test in 3, 2, 1. It's got shifting and everything, except the sounds kind of, they loop, so it's a little weird. So this one has a top speed of around 120 kilometers an hour, which should put it in line with Unturned's like race car, I think, with the open wheel setup or whatever. And considering that this is probably the slowest car out of all the cars that we found at the laundromat, this is going to be interesting as we move forward with the other cars in the game. Alright, so let's park this one right up against the curb right here. Ooh, good brakes on that. And then next up, let's try out the Nissan Gtr. Now this one's a 2017, because you can tell because it's got the facelifted front bumper. And this one is actually, I think, the most well-done model out of all these. I mean, the Koenigsegg's pretty good as well. These ones are, these Aventadors need some work. Ooh, there you go, sounds like a GTR for sure. I mean, it'd have to be because he kind of pulled it from a, oh shoot, I don't want to hit anybody. Screw it. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh, it totally sounds exactly like a GTR, but you can tell it because he obviously took it from You can obviously tell because he took it from a YouTube video, so it's obviously going to be sounding. It's obviously going to sound exactly like a GTR. Now this one's going to be my favorite out of all of them. It's the most well done model, I'd say. The sounds. I mean, a GTR is a very distinctive V6 sound. So I mean, you can always. That's so cool. Hold on, I gotta slow down and do a proper 0 to 60. That's so cool. Okay, 160 kilometers an hour for this one, so it is faster than the M4 as expected, and this one is definitely my favorite out of all of them. Man, the back end is so recognizable. This one's really well done, to be honest. Alright, so we'll park this one behind the M4. That one's pretty sweet. I kind of curbed the wheels here, but it's fine, it's fine. Alright, next up, maybe the Aventador. So we have an Aventador Spider, it doesn't have the roof, or we have the Aventador SV, which is the lightweight special edition of the Aventador. Though this one's a little weird because this color split doesn't... I'm not sure what it's trying to do here. Normally the SV has like the SV right there, and... whatever. Let's try out the Spider. Alright. Well, there you have it. It's an Aventador startup for sure. Now let's also hear what it sounds like when you're driving around. Definitely don't want to hit the Huayra. That would be bad. This one is, I don't know. Well, let's see as we're driving. For just a moment there, it did sound like an Aventador, but right now it's just kind of sounding like a vacuum. So yeah, the model on the Aventador needs some work, and the sound isn't the best. And the wheels don't... Yeah, this one needs a whole lot of work, to be honest. This one's not my favorite. I am excited, however, to try out the Koenigsegg, because the model looks really good, and I really want to hear what it sounds like. So this one has a top speed of 150 kilometers an hour, which is actually slower than the GTR, isn't it? Oh, speaking of which, we gotta try out the souped up GTR. Holy smokes, 200 kilometers an hour. This is a quick GTR. Oh shoot, we are catching some air. Alright, so 200 kilometers an hour, that is definitely the fastest out of all that we've seen. That is crazy. But, is it quicker than the... Oh, we gotta try the Huayra, because I don't think the Huayra is gonna be as fast as the 1-to-1. So, let's try it out. We got the green Huayra, or the kind of white, ice white, baby blue, gray color. Let's take this one, so it's not as flashy. Well, there you have it. There's a... Whoa, this is weird. Oh, because these things have so much emphasis on the turbo sounds. Hold on. We got... Oh my god. This is weird, because if in the sound clip that he took, it's letting off the throttle, however, I'm just floored. This is weird. This is really weird. I mean, this actually does look really good. He did a pretty good job on the model in this one, but the sounds are... the sounds on this one are not as good. Let me see. What's the top speed on this one? 190 or so? So it's actually not as quick as the Alpha GTR. Alright, so... Now here's the real question. Is the Koenigsegg 1-to-1 truly the fastest car out of all the ones that we've seen so far? I mean, the Aventador SV's got to be faster than the Roadster, but probably not as fast as a Koenigsegg. Now this one's a really well done model. So wide in the back. This is going to be pretty cool. Alright, let's try it out. Yep, definitely a Koenigsegg startup. Oh, yep, and you can already tell I'm not even moving, but there's something about a Koenigsegg that it's so... You can tell what it sounds like. A lot of transmission noise and everything. Alright, let's see how this one performs. What the heck? It sounds like an F1 car. We are accelerating way too fast. Okay, hold on. We gotta slow down a little bit. Let me just hear what it sounds like at like 30 kilometers an hour. That's kind of what it sounds like, but this is sounding more like a motorcycle. That's what it sounds like. That's exactly what it sounds like. However, as we get this fast... Oh my gosh. Yeah, it just sounds like an F1 car. But this is 200 kilometers an hour. They're just flying through the city. Hello, everybody.